Hi, I'm from Vaporizerblog.com, and today I'll be unboxing the Herbalizer Vaporizer, also known as the Herbie. It's been designed by a couple of ex-NASA engineers. My technological expectations immediately go up when I hear the word NASA, although they did say ex-NASA. The Herbalizer was born in San Diego, USA, and their slogan is Vape Like a Boss. I smell Springsteen fans somewhere. So the last couple of years in the vaporizer market has really been about portable vaporizers, and we've witnessed the design and technology get more and more slick. But the desktop market kind of fell behind until now. Finally, a new desktop model. We're really excited about this one. There's been a lot of hype about the Herbalizer giving the Volcano a run for its money. It's quite the claim, but to be fair, it's time that the Volcano had some stiff competition, so we'll see if this is the case. The box, as you can see, is quite a bit bigger than the ones we are used to doing. It even has a little carrying handle here on the top, nice and comfortable. I'll show you that in a minute. So, without further ado, let's open this up and see what's inside the box. Here's the little handle I was telling you about. So, as you can see, there is some nice packaging going on. It's professional looking. It makes me feel like I'm about to open a home appliance. The nice thing is that it's just really easy to open. Not a lot of fuss and muss. So here they've included a nice protection pad, and we'll just lift this up. Let's see what's inside. And voila, the Herbalizer unit itself. And we'll take a closer look at this in a minute. I'll just set it aside for now. We'll take out the other protection pad here. And so inside here we have a bag of goodies, and I'll just remove the items one by one here. So here is a quick start guide, a little brochure about the whole unit, a warranty, and a nice congratulatory letter from the founders and makers. A little fancy sticker, and 2 extra screens. Always comes in handy. And here inside we have the power cord, and then we have 4 balloons, squeeze valve balloons. So I've taken away the box so we can actually look at this beautiful unit, and underneath here, when I open this up, I'll give you a look at what's under the hood, so to speak. Here is a 3-foot or 91 centimeter silicone whip. So dual inhalation method, that's always a bonus. Here is the magnetic bowl. That magnet holds nice and strong, by the way. And if I slip my finger in here, there's a nice secret compartment over here, and there's more fun. Here is an essential oil blend. Nice little feature. 2 little aromatherapy pads. 1 cleaning brush right over here. Here is this so-called stash box. And you can put your herbs or whatever you like in the box. That's really cool. And then we have this very cool grinder. Almost looks like a hotel card. And you just put it all back, all nice and compact. And this is what you get when you order a Herbalizer Vaporizer. So now, before I take a closer look at the unit, I just want to say that for those of you living outside of North America, you will have to purchase a 500 watt transformer adapter for it to work properly. So it transforms from 110 volts to 220. So let's take a look at this design. It's the Fabergé Aga vaporizers, really. Take a look at this. It has this clamshell shape. Kind of reminds me of the old portable CD players, although this is substantially larger. They're calling the shell color Meteorize, which is basically a durable plastic with a 2-coat finish, but admittedly it makes the Herbie look kind of chic in a Nassau kind of way. It's an innovative design for a desktop vaporizer. If you remember the Volcano, it was quite a bit bigger and not very conspicuous. This unit could virtually go unnoticed if it was sitting on your desk or coffee table. People wouldn't have a clue what it was. So it feels very light for a desktop vaporizer, weighing in at 2.4 pounds and 1.1 kilos. So it's 8.5 in length, 6.7 inches in width, 3.5 inches in height. Its operating temperature is from 50 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 to 40 degrees Celsius. It has a 1.8 inch color LCD screen, a 16-bit 32 megahertz processor with 256 kbs of memory. Poof. The air delivery pathway is made from medical grade materials. And you can take a look at the bottom here. I haven't showed you that yet. And believe it or not, the heating element is a halogen lamp. But it's not just any old lamp. It apparently heats up super fast. You're not waiting longer than 5 to 10 seconds. Not minutes, seconds. Like right from the start. So you're probably wondering, like I was, why a 300-watt light bulb would be important. Joshua Young, the CEO and founder of the Herbalizer, said that the glass on the bulb reaches 800 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's important that the lamp turns on only when needed, and to control the temperature accurately, the Herbalizer relies on a heat sensor situated between the lamp and the safety screen somewhere in here. So you then get a precise temperature reading just before the hot air flows into the magnetically attached bowl. So immediate power along with an in-air temperature sensor so that you can easily get the effect you want every time. Wow, that's impressive. Okay, it has a 2-year warranty, and word has it that the vaporizer is the one to deliver the kind of consistency and dosage and effect that medical patients have been waiting for. The Herbalizer is a dual-function aromatherapy and vapor therapy device. It can be used for herbs, oils, waxes, and concentrates. And as I mentioned earlier, you can use it with the balloon and the whip, right over here. It's being called the Smart Vape because its heat sensor smartly detects minor changes in temperature and can make micro adjustments so you can enjoy very consistent and accurate heat that matches the airflow. This is the first vaporizer to maintain such precise, consistent temperatures. It's really what you would expect from medical equipment. It's like exact technology. The LCD screen right over here displays a funny message as you start it up. I'll show you that in a little minute. It's easy to read and it automatically dims in a dark room. Nice feature. Another thing is that the Herbalizer has three separate fans, including a super quiet one that's specifically made for essential oils. So it infuses the air with your favorite aroma. And for medical users, its smart technology allows you to literally control the amount of THC you want to burn off so you can decide how much CBDs you need to get the relief you're looking for. Now that is really something new. Okay, let's take the Herbie out for a test drive. So the first thing you need to do is insert your power cord into the unit. Remember, this is not a portable vaporizer. So we're just gonna attach our power cord right here into the bottom side here. So now we've got power, and to turn the unit on, all you need to do apparently is lift the lid up like so. And here you can see the screen, and you get the nice little logo going on the LCD screen, and you can hear it starting up. And to turn it off, all you do is close the lid. Super simple. So to start, we're going to use the herbs, and so we're just going to pull that out from the fancy little stash case here. And they've given us some nice peppermint. So we'll give that a go. And the first thing you want to do is grind your herb. And here we have our little grinder. Okay, so let's fill up the chamber right now. And to do that, I'm just going to take it off right now and do it on the side so I don't get the whole unit full of herb. And to basically open this up, you just turn it and lift. And I'm going to add this peppermint right now. And they say that you shouldn't overfill. In fact, you should underfill. Apparently you get better performance from your herb that way. So I think that's enough. So we'll just twist this back on again. Super easy to use. It just snaps back in, just like that. And now we're ready to add the balloon. So before we attach the balloon, we should set the temperature. And normally you would want to put it somewhere between 289 degrees Fahrenheit to 446. And today we're using peppermint, so we'll put it at 300. And to do that, you just press the Vapor Therapy over here. This is your little icon. So you hold that down. And voila. And then you get your temperature right here on the LCD screen. And so to increase your temperature, you just press the plus button. And like I said, oh, we've gone a little too far. Let's go to about 310 is fine for peppermint. So once you've set your temperature, you'll quickly see this little, there you have it, this little flame or this little vapor icon that you have over here, and it's ready to, you're ready to vape. It's really like literally seconds and it's ready. That's amazing. So now we're ready to attach the balloon, and here it is, voila, the balloon. So this is medical grade plastic. It has a squeeze valve, so it only lets out the vapor when you want it. You can't break it, so that's an improvement on the Volcano. They've definitely simplified the whole idea, and it's extremely user-friendly. You just literally attach it onto there, and it's ready. Okay, so now to fill up the balloon, you just hit the fan button right over here. This is quite a large bag, so if you're looking for a smaller bag or, you know, smaller hit, basically you can just adjust the bag through here, and it's quite easy to do. So let's hit the fan and let it fill up. 90 seconds apparently for the whole thing to fill up. Okay, the bag is looking nice and full, almost there. These things always remind me of Jiffy Pop, if any of you remember that. A nice, crisp, full bag. Okay, so let me give this a try. You hear that the fan automatically stops. Nice feature. Wow. That is really nice, clean, cool vapor. Full flavored, dense. Wow, that's some of the best vapor that I've tried in a very long time. Gotta like that. Okay, so let's try it with the whip now. Geez, this dual inhalation is just way too much fun. So this is super easy. Again, you just attach it right in there. And the same thing goes, I think I'm gonna up the temperature a little bit to see how it feels just a little more dense. So I'm gonna try this right now, and you can just inhale without turning the fan on. And that's nice. Or you can actually turn the fan on, and you get a continual stream of vapor. That's a nice feature, and that's a great feature for people that have respiratory issues or need assistance. Again, super innovative. Okay, so now let's try this with the aromatherapy oils. And we have to go back into our little hidden compartment here. So we're just going to add a couple of drops of oil, and they say on the bottle to actually add 2 to 5. So I'll just add a few here. And then you slip it right over here into this compartment, like so. And I'll put the bottle back. And let's open this up again here. And we can adjust our temperature again if we like, or we could leave it at 335 for now. Another feature that is nice on this is that if you would like to, you could set the timer on it so that it just continually goes, and it can go up to, for a few minutes, up to an hour. Okay, so now we need to actually turn it over into the aromatherapy mode, and to do that you just press this button over here. And you should see it come up. So it's set for 20 minutes, and that's more than enough time. And then you just press the fan like this, and you close the lid. And voila, and you have this wonderful aromatherapy infusing your room. So apparently there's also something that they call freestyle or advanced aromatherapy, where you take the pad from here and you basically just place it into your magnetic bowl, and you push the aromatherapy button on, and then you can crank it up, and quickly the temperature can get up to the maximum amount, 445, and the room will be filled again with beautiful dense vapor. Let me recap all the wonders of the Herbie, the vaporizer that's knocked the Volcano out of the ring. One thing I noticed is that all the controls are intuitive and super easy to use, which is great. It's versatile. You can use it with herbs, oils, concentrates, and either with the whip or the balloon. It's efficient. Your herb goes a long way. And it's ticking off all the boxes for medical users. It's by far the fastest desktop vaporizer. It like literally warms up in seconds. That's just amazing. It has that mini computer in it, the 16-bit, 32 megahertz, 256 KB RAM, and this nice color LCD display. And it has this amazingly accurate temperature control, a 2-year warranty. So all in all, that's a lot of great features. But let's talk about some of the things that I wasn't crazy about. The lid feels a bit flimsy. If you don't wrap the whip inside just right, it doesn't seem to close properly. But this is a minor flaw when you consider the great functionality of the device. The other drawback that a lot of people are complaining about is the price. It's one of the most expensive vaporizers on the market. It's at least $100 more than the Volcano. But you know, Joshua Young, the CEO and founder, he admits the price is an issue, but he says that it cost roughly $1 million to develop and manufacture it. And apparently it was all manufactured in the US. So I guess the high quality sensors, lamps, and 3-axis accelerometers are not cheap. So if you won't settle for anything less than the best, then this, I guess, is your vaporizer. Not a lot of vaporizers have managed to marry all these features: precision temperature control, super fast startup, clean vapor pathway with software that holds it all together. This could revolutionize the vaporizer industry, but being on the forefront isn't cheap. Nonetheless, our Vape Buster team gave the Herbalizer 2 golden thumbs up. So that's it for today, but remember, be wise and vaporize. And for more information, check out vaporizerblog.com.